Think Cybersecure, Episode 1. Welcome to the Think Cybersecure podcast. On this show, each week we decode the world of online security and translate the geek speak to help you understand how to think cybersecure and make better decisions when it comes to protecting yourself and your business online. No matter what you do, where you go, and what you post online, let's think cybersecure. Now, let's get to today's episode. In this episode, I want to talk about why. Not why is in the meaning of life or why are we here, but why do we need cybersecurity? And this is because as the world is becoming more and more connected, the people who want to con us for their own benefit are only becoming more sophisticated. And as they become more sophisticated, so do we need to become more sophisticated to adapt and protect ourselves from what they're trying to attack us with. These types of cons aren't discriminating. They don't just target big businesses anymore. They'll target small businesses or even individual people. It really depends on what their goals are and who they can use to fulfill them. It doesn't matter who's actually sitting behind the computer. Because of this, everyone needs to know not just how to install a firewall or antivirus, but how to think cybersecure, so that as our connected world changes and evolves, you can change and evolve and adapt to stand a better chance at keeping yourself and your information safe without becoming overwhelmed at both work and at home. Not only have I seen this in my own experience, but in a 2016 Pew Research survey on cybersecurity, they surveyed 1,055 adult internet users living in the United States and found that the majority of them could answer fewer than half of the questions correctly on the quiz or on the survey. This result means that everyone needs a little bit of help. Of course, not everyone is going to answer less than half. Some will answer all, some will answer some, but everyone has one thing they aren't completely sure about. And that's why I wanted to start this podcast and decide to call it Think Cybersecure. Because not only do you have to be cybersecure, but you need to think cybersecure as well to stay ahead of all the cons out there. If you follow along with me, my goal is to give you some actionable tips to not only be cybersecure today, but also be cybersecure tomorrow and into the future by learning how to think cybersecure and how to adapt and shift as the cybersecurity world changes. All right, it's time for today's challenge. If you're new to the podcast, every week I'll have a challenge at the end that's related to the topic of the episode. The challenge is just meant to get you thinking about the topic and what was discussed in the episode. Now, many podcasts and blogs would normally encourage you to post your feedback to their ending question or challenge. However, this being a podcast on cybersecurity and with the best practice of cybersecurity being not to express details about your cybersecurity in a public place, I'd ask that you don't do that. Instead, maybe reply with an enthusiastic "I'm in" or "how much you like this episode," but keep the details of your own cybersecurity to yourself. So, today's challenge is, how do you protect your computer and your information? See if you can find one area or one opportunity that you think might need to improve. Well, that wraps up our episode for today. If you liked today's episode, please rate the show and leave a review on iTunes. Be sure to check out our website, thinkcybersecure.com. Also, be sure to visit our Facebook page and give it a like. It's Think Cybersecure. Want to get in touch? You can send us an email. Email us at hello@thinkcybersecure.com. Until next week, we'll see you later.